From Urbana High School, Akash Menon. From Richard Montgomery High School, Blessed Sharif. And from Bowie High School, Aquilah Nelson. All right, you guys ready? It's exciting over there in the wings, isn't it? The party that happens over there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome first to the microphone from Urbana High School, Akash Menon.
Fishing on the Susquehanna in July by Billy Collins. I have never been fishing on the Susquehanna, or on any river for that matter, to be perfectly honest. Not in July or any month have I had the pleasure, if it is a pleasure, of fishing on the Susquehanna. I am more likely to be found in a quiet room like this one, a painting of a woman on the wall, a bowl of tangerines on the table, trying to manufacture the sensation of fishing on the Susquehanna. There is little doubt that others have been fishing on the Susquehanna, rowing upstream in a wooden boat, sliding the oars under the water, then raising them to drip in the light. But the nearest I have ever come to fishing on the Susquehanna was one afternoon in a museum in Philadelphia when I balanced a little egg of time in front of a painting in which that river curled around a bend under a blue cloud-ruffled sky, dense trees along the banks, and a fellow with a red bandana sitting in a small green flat-bottomed boat holding the thin whip of a pole. That is something I am unlikely ever to do, I remember saying to myself and the person next to me. Then I blinked and moved on to other American scenes of haystacks, water whitening over rocks, even one of her brown hair who seemed so wired with alertness, I imagined him springing right out of the frame.
So once again, we'll give our judges just a moment here to do some scoring before we introduce our next competitor. Okay, please welcome next to the microphone from Richard Montgomery High School, Blessed Sharif.
My Brother, the Artist, at 7, by Philip Levine. As a boy, he played alone in the fields behind our block. 6 frame houses holding 6 immigrant families. The parents speaking only gibberish to their neighbors. Without the kids, they couldn't say good morning and be understood. Little wonder he learned early to speak to himself, to tell no one what truly mattered. How much can matter to a kid of 7? Everything. The whole world can be his. Just after dawn, he sneaks out to hide in the wild bleached grasses of August and pretends he's grown up. Someone complete in himself, without the need for anyone. A warrior from the ancient places our fathers fled years before. Those magic places. Kiev, Odessa, the Crimea, Port Said, Alexandria, Lisbon, the Canaries, Caracas, Galveston. In the damp grass, he recites the names over and over in a hushed voice, while the sun climbs into the locust tree to waken the houses. The husbands leave for work. The women return to bed. The kids bend to porridge and milk. He advances, slowly, eyes fixed, an animal or a god, while beneath him the earth holds its breath.
From Bowie High School, ladies and gentlemen, Aquilah Nelson.
Famous by Naomi Shihab. The river is famous to the fish. The loud voice is famous to silence, which knew would inherit the earth before anybody said so. The cat, sleeping on the fence, is famous to the birds watching him from the birdhouse. The tear is famous, briefly, to the cheek. The idea you carry close to your bosom is famous to your bosom. The boot is famous to the earth, more famous than the dress shoe, which is famous only to floors. The bent photograph is famous to the one who carries it, and not at all famous to the one who is pictured. I want to be famous to shuffling men who smile while crossing streets, sticky children in grocery lines, famous as the one who smiled back. I want to be famous in the way a pulley is famous or a buttonhole, not because it did anything spectacular, but because it never forgot what it could do.
Okay, we are going to take another short break now to tally these final scores and determine the order of the winners in that amount of time. Then we're going to have an opportunity to welcome once again Victoria Box.
Another song from my 52 songwriting project. This is week 2, and it's just a song, but it is from the perspective of a kleptomaniac. Drummer and bass player. mind, but I escaped before telling a lie. Out the back door, out the back door. I go out the back door, out the back door. So if you won't start to get a little dirty, like sneaking past the guards, I'll admit you'll get a charge. I'll tell you what to do once the plan's in motion, but you gotta follow through. It's the one rule before we get a move. Out the back door, out the back door. You go out the back door, out the back door. Tip down, collar up, soft-soled shoes in the shadows. Keep it down, don't make a move. Okay, go now, run for it. Tip down, collar up, soft-soled shoes in the shadows. Keep it down, don't make a move. Okay, go and keep it secret. Here's another way to go under the radar. While the boss man is away, here's a chance to make the play. At the factory, don't get too greedy. Just pocket what you need and go out the other employees. Out the back door, out the back door. Come on, and we'll go out the back door, out the back door. I know you're sneakier than that. And we'll go out the back door, out the back door. We'll go out the back door, out the back door.
Thank you, Victoria Bucks, for that uplifting song with a wonderful message for the young people. Stealing is not only wrong, it's fun too. All right, come back down to the judges' table. We'll give you the order of the winners. Did that. Now resume. Here we go. Before we get to the business of announcing our official winners, I want to take a moment to first acknowledge all of our competitors today. They did a fantastic job. Round of applause for everyone who took the microphone on here today. All right, so we're going to orchestrate this way. Could our finalists please join me on stage? Yeah, right over here to my left. What? Yeah. And I also would like to invite to the stage Maryland State Arts Council Chair Barbara Bershon and Executive Director Teresa Colvin to hand out our prizes. We'll give them a minute to join us here on stage. Everybody is in position. Here we go. The winners. Ladies and gentlemen, third place goes to Aquilah Nelson. Ladies and gentlemen, second place goes to Blessed Sharif. Therefore, the 2014 Maryland State Poetry Out Loud champion is Akash Menon. competitors today. While you're coming up here on stage, come on up behind me and join your colleagues over here to my left. And while you're coming up here, I can let you know that we do have, for each of you, an honorarium as well to celebrate your participation in this occasion. And Christine Stewart of the Maryland State Arts Council is going to be speaking to you about that shortly during the reception. We also have, for each of you, a governor's citation for your participation in these finals. And here they are. And we'll go ahead and pass those out. And while those are being passed out, here is the text. Quite possibly the longest run-on sentence in the state of Maryland. Here we go. From the governor of the state of Maryland, greetings. Be it known that on behalf of the citizens of this state, in recognition of your demonstrated excellence in the recitation of poetry, in honor of your selection as a state semifinalist in the 2014 Poetry Out Loud Recitation Contest, presented by the National Endowment for the Arts, the Poetry Foundation, and the Maryland State Arts Council, and as an expression of Maryland's congratulations, admiration, and sincere best wishes, we are pleased to confer upon you this governor's citation. So that's what it says on there. And we also want to invite you and everybody to join us here subsequently for a reception right outside the auditorium, where the students who did not have an opportunity to recite their third poem will be able to do so if they wish. Big thanks once again to our fantastic judges, to the Brown Center here at the Maryland Institute College of Art for hosting us, and of course to all of you for being here today. And let me just say congratulations to you all, your 2014 Maryland Poetry. And now, you know what always happens? It's like a wedding. You guys can chill out. They're going to have to stay up here and get about 100 pictures taken. Is that right? Is that what's going to happen now? Yeah, so let me have our competitors just make sure that we get some portraits done, and then it'll be reception time.
Before you all duck out, can we say a major thank you to Aaron Henkin?
Thank you.
Go enjoy some cupcakes.
Hey, by the way, thanks, Victoria Vox. That was really great music today, huh? And say, you have CDs with you, do you? Oh, well, there's an opportunity to come and say hello to Victoria Vox during the reception as well. Stick around, because I think they're probably going to want photos with you, too.
All right. Perfect. If you could stay where you are just a minute, and then Teresa and Barbara. And, yes, everybody. On the sides, it just, if we... Let's see. Yep, I've got everyone here. All right, on 3. One more. All right, just hold that for a minute so everyone can get their group shot. Okay, I think we're all right. And then with the 3 finalists and Barbara, Teresa.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
wait, darling.
If you have a card, I can send you. No, you're good. Could you just hold that 1 second?
Oh.
I know.
I can't get closer. This is a new thing. Oh, here we go.
And then one with
We're in an awkward place. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my folder. There's several things I just need to still do. Thank you. Amy? I just take everything off the clipboard like this. Put it in pile. Sometimes I wasn't tied up. Both and one. I would have done it. Again. Not on good. No. You've made everything.
Congratulations.
I am very.
Yeah.
Which I did not tell them. Yeah, it was serious. I know we were all like, okay. But we there were 2 or 3 other, I was just like, Sharice was amazing, Veronica. Yeah, we're all in love with Veronica. Yeah, we were like, yeah. She's really great. Yeah, she was it was tough. Yeah. Well, I'll call Eleanor and say, could we just... Can we just have like 4, honorable mention? Yeah. I just checked my... Actually, here's somewhere. I don't put all the... She's a junior, so I can't tell. She's a junior, so next year she'll be a senior. She can compete as Thank you. I need to get my packet. 11. He's good looking. I know. His voice is so soothing. Is your teacher here?
No.
Okay, let's go on over. Make sure I explain.
Hey, how's it going?
Did you film it?